dressy kind of, dressy and casual all at the same time shoe. Every single shoe you're seeing in this hour is incredibly comfortable. It's what Italian Shoemakers as a brand does. The commitment is there. And I say that because they're so darn good looking, you would think that that's more than enough. But there's also comfort built in. So this is the navy. This is a very dark navy.
Yes, it's a little bit of more of a, I mean, again, it's a nice summer color, but it's a nice navy. Very elegant.
I want to wear these with black, and I think it would still work.
I would
really
agree.
do. It's just on the verge.
I love black and navy, and black and blue. It's a great contrast. Very elegant contrast.
And then we've got the white for you that also has the natural color to the leather.
This is a nice leather backstrap that we have on this sandal. So it's a very soft material. It conforms again to your foot. We have the nice elastic on the upper here, so it stretches enough to keep your foot in place and really conforms to different size feet.
I'm just
You
trying
can't
it
keep
on.
them off your feet.
I cannot keep these off my. But keep in mind, all the samples are 6s, and I wear a 9. But oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's so good. Don't wear the wrong size, but know that I'm doing that right now, and it still works. Man, that's good.
The elastic is great.
It's very flexible, but I could not actually wear the size 6 in person to go for a walk, but you get the idea of the fit.
Yes, the elastic material is great. I mean, it really conforms to your foot. It's not too elastic that you're going to be sliding around in these sandals, but it's just enough to keep your foot in place, and you can see how nice, again, you can see on the models how nice it fits on the feet. You want the sandal to look good and be comfortable as well. You can't have one or the other. We don't like to do that when we design our shoes and when we present them to you. So it's very important that you have both features while you're wearing these lovely sandals.
If you've ever been to a department store where they have a shoe salon, and where they really have people who know how to fit your foot, right? I occasionally go into some of those stores because I like to do comparison shopping, and I'll ask them, what are your most comfortable shoes that are pretty? A lot of times they just look at me and they shake their head, unless they have Italian Shoemakers. Otherwise, they're like,
one or the other.
Yeah, well, we have comfortable, and we have really cute. No, I want them both together. And they'll show me Italian Shoemakers if they're one of the better stores, but other than that, it's like they either bring me a very unattractive shoe that I appreciate the utility of it, or they bring me crazy good-looking shoes that are absolutely like the bad boys of shoes. They do not feel good.
That's true.
So this gives you the best of both, okay? Right?
I agree.
This is like
Couldn't have said it better.
Really
Couldn't have
great
said it
looking
better.
and super nice to your feet. White shoes done right with the great heel height, the great wedge that's very lightweight.
Yes.
And it comes out to actually, even this looks higher, it comes out to a 2-inch overall height because this part's 3/4. This part's 2 3/4. When you do the math and you slice it just like that at the platform, this is only 2 inches.
2 inches, right. So you have that beautiful heel wedge look, but you don't have that issue of having to walk on an extremely high heel that sometimes isn't as comfortable as a lower heel would be. So it's a great feature on the sandal as well. The cork finish, very summer, beautiful color, beautiful contrast with the navy and with the white. The footbed, extremely soft in this one again. I mean, we really, really pride ourselves on these lovely footbeds. I mean, we can't stop putting them in these sandals. They're so soft.
Well, now you've raised our expectations, so if you ever took one
we'll
away,
have
we'd
to
be
find.
very angry.
Oh no, we're gonna make it better. We have to find a better footbed that's
Even
either
better?
softer. Yeah, we can. You can always make something better.
Okay.
That's what we do.
All right, I like it. You know, this reminds me a little bit of an overall espadrille look, almost like the jute.
Right.
With the way that you've done the texture in the cork and giving it almost a woven appearance. So it's very sophisticated in that way. Whose foot is that? Angie? Angie's wearing it in the black. The sling back in the back does not need to be adjusted because the elastic going over right in the closest part to her ankle, that is stretch, but not too much.
Right.
And then in the front, not a lot of stretch.
Not a lot of stretch, right?
You wouldn't want the stretch there.
No, not in the front. Front would be dangerous.
Yes, then you'd really be. If you ever had a shoe that was too stretchy, chances are near the toe, near the ball mount of your foot, it was too flexible.
Yep.
You want the flex at the ankle where you have the most fulcrum, the most motion, right?
Right. And since we're talking about the front part of the sandal, you can see the inside has a nice microfiber finish on the inside, so it's very soft. Especially, your foot, you're going to be placing a lot of the pressure when you're walking on these sandals in the front. So we lined it with a nice soft microfiber so your foot stays nice and soft in there. It's not going to be irritated. It's not going to have any itching going on when you're walking with these sandals.
And good slip.
Very nice slip,
Good,
yeah.
good.
And it's the same texture that you can feel on the back of the leather. So on the heel, you have a nice leather back strap that conforms to your foot. On the front, it's finished with a nice soft microfiber. So it's a very, very technically designed sandal. But you know, when you look at sandals, you don't really think about all the technical aspects of it that we keep in mind when designing these sandals. But it's very important because at the end of the day, when you put everything together, it gives to make a very comfortable sandal when you're wearing it. So it's very important.
We don't have to think about all that because you do.
We do that.
And your
Yeah.
dad and the
Yeah.
family. And that's why it really is a superior shoe when you put your foot in it, when you see it from afar. Have you ever looked at a girlfriend's shoe and thought, oh, that's so cute? And she goes, oh, they're so comfortable. And you're like, yeah, right. No, really, try them on. And you try your shoe on and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe how comfortable that is. Who made them? Italian Shoemakers. That's one of the ways that this brand has built its reputation, one pair of shoes at a time, because it's girlfriends telling girlfriends. It's sales associates in the finer department stores when they're asked, I have issues with my feet, I want to be comfortable, or I don't really have issues on my feet, but I'm going to be, getting to the wedding, first thing, helping setting up, or the graduation, and who knows when it's going to be over. The sales associate would say, oh, I've got the perfect shoes for you. And then they go and they find you these shoes that are comfortable and cute, and they're the Italian Shoemakers.
And they're made in Italy.
And they're made in Italy, and they're not a fortune. And that's when, I know there have been many times in my past where I've been like, okay, I cannot find the right pair of shoes. Oh, okay, I would actually pay extra to find that perfect pair of solution shoes when I've had to, whatever. Be in pictures I knew that were coming. I wanted to look really appropriate and nice and feel good. These, like I said, where have you been all my life, but I'm glad you're finally here. That's what these shoes are like. Even if you have not a care in the world regarding the comfort of your feet, cool. Aren't these just the perfect choice for a white sandal? And because of the aesthetics, because of the look. And then you put them on and you're like, oh.
It's even better.
Oh, it's like a blind date. And they're very, very nice. And they happen to be rich. It's just a thought. Just a thought.
It's true.
Okay, they're going fast. You have about 300 left in each. And then when these are gone, it's not coming back this season. This is one of those boutique moments at HSN where it's now you see it, and then you don't. And I'd hate to see you miss out. See how dark the navy is? That it could absolutely be worn with black if you wanted to. And I love the way it brings in the natural into the back strap of it as well. Okay, more still to get to from Italian Shoemakers.